Hello, Cheris. Hello, Cheris. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are great, right? Uh, Earlier this week, I shared my weekly outlook on EURUSD. As you know, that EURUSD is my favorite pair. EURUSD or nothing. Maybe EU, but EU is my favorite pair, right? Now we're going to review what happened during the week on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We had all we traded mm, every day. I never trade every day, right? We have to know that I mentioned that price is coming from the monthly fair value gap. This guy here is our monthly fair value gap. This here is our monthly fair value gap. And price is rating nicely from the monthly FVG. From what? From the monthly FVG. Okay, let's take out this buy side favorite get them blah blah. Let's get rid of them. And on weekly, what did I say we have on weekly? I mentioned the IFVG. Again, there is the weekly favorite gap, right? And the previous week low. Remember the previous week high, okay, right? We had, let's get rid of this internal range liquidity. We had this as our IFVG. Yeah, we had this IFVG here and the weekly fair value gap. But I was interested on the daily fair value gap. I was interested on the daily fair value gap. This was our daily fair value gap. This was our target, right? The previous week low and the daily fair value gap. And the daily fair value gap, let's use the daily fair value gap. Let's get rid of this. and price return nicely on the IVG inside this daily fair value gap, right? Fair value gap. I shared that look on YouTube, I think. Yeah, I did. We had what? We had one, two, three, a series of candles being what? The OB, right? This was our order block. This was our order block, right? What happened? Price went to the order block and went straight to Friday low or the previous week low. Friday low or the previous week low from this order block here. And we had a fair value gap inside the OB. That's confluence. We have higher time frame fair value gap being the daily time frame. And inside that daily OB, you have what? H4 fair value gap, right? You have what? H4 fair value gap. Price returned nicely inside the fair value gap and the order block and went to our previous day low, right? Went to our previous day low or went to Friday low or previous weekly low. Let's say previous weekly low and the previous week low and the Friday low, right? And what? And Friday low. Now, what happened on Tuesday? What really happened on Tuesday? What really happened on Tuesday, right? This is what? This is Monday. Monday from this to this, right? On Tuesday, we had what? We had order block, H4. We had fair value gap, H4. We have previous day low. Many things were aligning. Let's see what happened on Tuesday. On Monday, we are selling towards what? Towards our previous week low. Friday low, right? Let's get rid of these two lines. Let's get rid of these two lines. I believe now we can just remove the previous week low, right? Can ask yourself this question. What happens after price takes out liquidity? Either previous day low, previous day high, weekly low, weekly high, monthly low, right? It does what? It retraces back into the range, right? This is what we had on Tuesday. Price took out previous day low. Remember, our long-term target is this daily fair value gap, right? It's what the daily fair value gap. But price took out this previous day low and closed above it. What do you expect, or what is going to happen after that? Right? Price is likely to do what? Retrace back into the range. Did you have a setup here on H1? Can't see it, right? Can't see it. Maybe go to M15, which is my lowest time frame, daily H1, M15 time frame relationship, right? Or you can go to M5, those who use M5, right? Let's go to M15 and see what happened there. And see what happened there, right? This is the fair value gap I am talking about, right? That's the AVG I'm talking about. And price reacted to this fair value gap around 1040 and the interest was 1045. Then price started to go up. Again, there was this on M15 price reacted to this at 830. Like I said, then this was the first take profit, and this one, the buy side liquidity, right? Because after price takes out liquidity, it is likely to retrace back into the range, right? It is likely to do what? Retrace back to the range, right? So I was interested on buys on Tuesday, right? Rather than the whole of this, right? This was just a nice buy after price takes out liquidity. We have changing state of delivery. We had M5 value gap inside CISD. We had another entry during London session. Also, until price hit the buy side liquidity. Now we move on to Wednesday and see what happened on Wednesday. I think on Wednesday there was internal range liquidity being the fair value gap on H4 and fair value gap on H1. Then we had external range liquidity, which was the previous day low or the Tuesday low, right? Or the Tuesday low. Let's dive into that one. This was the internal range liquidity. Then we had the external range liquidity here, the previous day low. Then price did what? He used this internal range liquidity and tapped on the H1 FVG on what? H1 FVG and started to roll down, taking out Tuesday low into our fair value gap, which was the weekly, target, right? Which was what? Our weekly target, right? Our weekly target. Then what happened? This is the Wednesday low, right? This is our Wednesday low inside the daily fair value gap, right? Inside what? Inside the daily fair value gap. So what happens on Thursday? Thursday took out Wednesday low. How did it close? Did it close below or above? It closed above the sky. What will happen, or what is likely to happen? Price is likely to trace into the range, right? It's likely to retrace back into the range, right? What do we have? We have the previous day high here. We have PDH, right? We have what? We have PDH, previous day high. From the previous day low, bottom left there is okay. Previous day low, previous day high, right? We have to drop time, check your setup, check your entry, enter and hold until price hit your what? Hits your liquidity or hit your target, right? Hit your liquidity or hit your target, right? What happens? Price took out previous day low, then it went up, right? What do you have here? If you look at, we have this here, so you have this guy, you have this guy, overlap. You guys know what this is, right? And then you have the high of this candle, you have the low of the third candle, impulsive movement. What do you have? You have, let's use my favorite color. What's next? The previous day high. The previous day high. Price used this favorite gap during London session, right? During what? During London session. And our target was what on Thursday? Our target was the previous day high or the buy side liquidity, right? The previous day high or the buy side liquidity. Once price reached the daily fair value gap, I was done for the week because that was my target. Whatever happens after that doesn't concern me, right? Whatever happened or whatever that will happen after that, after price reaches my target, my long-term target, doesn't concern me. But on Thursday, it was nice. It was nice, though it was a little bit choppy. How price closed above the fair value gap. We have another one here. It's very interesting. You have the internal range liquidity to external range liquidity, right? What happens after price takes out previous day high, previous day low, weekly high, weekly low, monthly high, monthly low? It retraces back into the range, right? It does what? Retraces back into the range. So we had Monday was good, Tuesday also, Wednesday also, internal range liquidity, external range liquidity. Even Thursday was okay. Not like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but it was okay. On Friday, I don't know what happened on Friday because I didn't open the chart. The weekly target was met, right? It was met. It was met. That's it on EU today, fam. Talk to you next time. Thank you.